All right, a very good Thursday morning to you. We appreciate you being with us here on the First Alert Desk. This is Brooks Baptiste checking in with you. Hopefully all is well for you. Let me get the mic right there so it's not covering my face too much. Hey guys, we appreciate you being with us on this Thursday morning. Let me tell you a lot of stories that we're staying on top of, a lot of things that we're following at this hour, some news from earlier this morning developing. Of course, we're keeping our eyes on the Braves as well, who are returning home tonight at Truist Park. Can't wait for that. So a lot of exciting things, some other things that maybe you just need to be in the know about. So let's get right into those top stories for the day. Now, this first one we want to tell you about is a developing story out of Southwest Atlanta. I want to show you some video from this scene earlier of a person who was shot, unfortunately. Atlanta police say that a person had been shot and killed, and this happened around 3:30 this morning on Cooper Street. That's in between Ralph David Abernathy Freeway and Rosa Birney Park. Now, at this moment, still only have limited details. And again, this happened at 3:30 this morning, but didn't seem to be like too much came out of it. So we're working to gather more details. We've had a crew out there. Once we get more information from police, of course, you can count on us to let you know. But for now, we can just tell you that unfortunately a person shot, and police seem to be working together to really piece and figure out what exactly happened, because we know that this investigation is going to be pretty important as they try to get to the bottom of what exactly unfolded in this homicide situation. So of course this is one that we're going to be staying on throughout the day, so be sure to stick with Atlanta News First on air and online, and we'll get you more details whenever they come to us. Also, another story, the vice president going to be coming into town today. Vice President Kamala Harris making a stop here in the metro. I said in town, but let's say the metro Atlanta area. Let me tell you where she's going to be, because many of you are probably saying, I know this is going to affect some of the traffic out there. You can bet it will. We know how that goes whenever we have a high official that comes into the area. So let me tell you, she's going to be here later today, going to really be highlighting the Biden administration's efforts to build a cleaner economy. So she's going to be about 80 miles northwest of Atlanta. This is in Dalton, where we're expected to see her. And her office says that she's going to be talking about the administration's Investment in America agenda. Now, you may remember Kamala Harris was just in Georgia back in February, and she was talking about to Georgia Tech students about climate change and clean energy. So we'll be there to let you guys know exactly what unfolds and transpires in this visit as well, and we'll be sure to have an update on our airwaves throughout the day. So this next story that I want to bring to you guys really has a lot of neighbors on the edge of their seat out in Gwinnett County. Some upset, some confused, some saying this just isn't right. So there was one of their own talking about the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department had a DUI. Want to show you what was going on and why these neighbors are so upset, beyond just the fact that it was a DUI and this is law enforcement. So supposedly, Master Deputy Walter Pollock was arrested by the Georgia State Patrol for driving under the influence in Walton County. Now, troopers say that he hit 3 mailboxes and then kept it moving. He just kept on going. Well, they were surprised to learn that he was in law enforcement, which I'm referring to the neighbors who actually called it in, saying that somebody is out here hitting mailboxes and keeping it moving.
Police officer? Come on. I was shocked. Still shocked. I can't believe it.
Yeah, a lot of people shocked right there. There he is right there on your screen. He is currently on administrative leave and served with an intent to terminate. So we'll be staying on that story as well. Not looking good for him as far as getting his job back and all that stuff. So those neighbors in Gwinnett County, and those residents, I should say, really not happy about that. Okay, so I want to preface this next story by letting you know this is generic footage of a snake. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the footage from the actual story, but this is generic footage of a snake, and actually looks like this is actually switched up on me. So how about I take this video off, and we're just gonna come back to me, and I'm gonna tell you about this story, because it's that crazy. All right, it's that crazy. I've got to share it with you. So there was a pilot in South Africa that had to make an emergency landing, and this is after he discovered a king cobra was crawling on him. Now, this is what gets really crazy. So the pilot happened to be flying this small plane. He says that he felt something kind of cold on his shirt area. Okay, now most of us might have thought, okay, maybe that was water, maybe something was dripping, don't know. Well, he did think that it might have been water, but then as he looked down, he discovered that it was a cobra. Of all things, for it to be a cobra. He wasn't happy about that. Now, here's where the story gets very interesting. The cobra somehow disappeared by the time he made the emergency landing. So the question still right now is, where did this cobra go? They were never able to track it down, but fortunately no one was hurt. But could you even imagine being in that situation? All right, let's talk about the real big story here at home today, because we know you guys are pumped about the Braves back at Truist Park tonight for their season home opener. Yes, so many things that are going to be happening today that you probably want to take part in. And Ella's going to tell us about the weather in a little bit, so we'll let you decide if you actually want to get out there and how early you want to be out there. So, want to tell you about this before the game. Going to be plenty for you to do at the Battery and at Truist. So at 4:30, there's going to be the Braves Walk, and that's where fans will be able to cheer on their favorite players as they come back to Truist. There's also going to be games and performances leading up to first pitch, which we know is at 7:20, and that's going to be thrown out by UGA Stetson Bennett. Yeah, there's also going to be a flyover by U.S. fighter jets for the national anthem. So lots to do. Everything you want out there if you're a Braves fan. I'm just hoping we could see them get to the postseason again. Maybe become the World Series champs. That would be nice. But for now, we're just going to focus on the start of the season. And joining us now as First Alert meteorologist Ella Dorsey. Ella, the big question is, how in the world is this rain going to be, or are we going to be dealing with rain tonight?
Brooks, that's a really good question, and I'm here to answer that question. Doesn't look too bad tonight, guys. Take a live look at Braves. Ooh, the sun is coming out over Truist Park right now. We do have some changes in store for us today. Let me see if I can get my Max to go ahead and go. I may need to go in there into the studio and switch Maxes here. Okay, you're going to have to hold on just 1 second. Wait 20 seconds. I will be right back. Now we're in business. I'm telling you, when it comes to science, I am smart. But when it comes to computer technology, it's just not it for me. All right, guys. Huge temperature swing. Yesterday we hit 87. By Saturday, our highs will be in the upper 40s. That's 40 degrees colder, okay? So huge temperature swing on the way. We're going to see showers develop overnight tonight. It's not going to be a complete washout tomorrow, but we do have a first alert because you're going to see scattered rain through the day and also falling temperatures. And then we have a first alert on Saturday. It's going to be cold and wet. We're looking at anywhere between half an inch and over an inch of rain. Saturday, guys, go ahead. I want to tell you right now, you're not going to want to be outside. Okay, we're looking at washout conditions through the day. It's already 73 degrees outside right now. It is so warm. Here's what's on the way. You can see all that rain off to our west. No severe weather. That is the good news. I am seeing a few showers just north of Athens now in the Jackson County area. So a stray shower is possible through the day today. Rain will be the most likely this evening as a cold front arrives. About a 30% chance for showers this evening. And honestly, hi Wesley, I'm so glad you're watching. Honestly, it's not a reason to not get outside, okay? It's going to feel great today. We'll see some sunshine. We're still going to see highs in the 80s this afternoon. It's about 12 degrees above average. So I want to show you our futurecast model because you can see just a few spotty thunderstorms developing through the evening. A passing shower is likely, the most likely between about 6 and 9 p.m. tonight, okay? Then that cold front arrives overnight. The rain upticks in coverage, and by tomorrow morning, we are going to see scattered showers. But here's the thing, it's not going to be a washout all day, okay? It looks like that rain will be the heaviest around sunrise and again after about 6 p.m. So scattered rain tomorrow, certainly not a washout. It will be a lot cooler with highs in the low 70s tomorrow. As we head into Saturday, we are going to see a steadier rain take over. By the time you wake up, it is raining on Saturday. It's going to rain all day. It's going to rain through the afternoon. It's going to rain essentially until about 6 or 7 p.m. The good news is by 8 p.m., the rain has moved out. But it's going to be a cold rain, guys. Once again, highs in the 40s on Saturday. It's going to be breezy. It's just not going to be a day you want to spend much time outside. But the good news here is we have taken the rain chance completely out of the 7-day for Sunday. It looks like your Easter Sunday is going to be dry. So as you head to church Easter Sunday morning, it will be chilly. Temperatures will be in the 40s. You'll need the sweater. But it looks dry for your brunch plans, for your Easter egg hunt plans. The kiddos want to get outside in the afternoon. You'll be good to go. We'll see temperatures top out in the low 60s. So still on the cool side, but definitely dry on Sunday. And that's going to be a start of a much drier pattern. I see Carlston is watching. Good morning to you, Carlston. So glad you're watching. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week does look dry. It looks like both of our long-range models are trying to develop something a little bit sketchy in the Gulf of Mexico late next week, which could mean more rain next weekend, but we don't need to concentrate on that. What we need to concentrate on is this, a dry streak Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly even Thursday of next week, okay? So here's your 7-day forecast, 30% chance for those thunderstorms today. Today's the last day in the 80s, guys. Tomorrow we're in the low 70s and then 40s with that constant rain on Saturday. Could see some isolated flash flooding. Overall, severe risk is low. We will dry out on Easter, and that dry weather continues through next week. And, of course, tomorrow, the rain timing tomorrow is a little bit up in the air, but I will be watching it, and by tomorrow we'll have a better idea of the rain situation, the timing of the rain. We added the first alert because it does look like there's the potential for rain all day, although it will not be a washout. Let's see. Dale, Easter Sunday, yeah, it is. We're glad that you're watching. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.